I made over $200,000 trading US30 and NAS100 in 2022 alone. You can say that I broke the code. But what if the average person could learn these exact strategies in under 15 minutes? Well, that's what I plan to do in this video, but I need you to bear with me for the next 15 minutes, cut out all distractions, and just pay full attention because this information is vital to your success. The strategy that I'm about to reveal will change your trading forever if you apply exactly what I'm going to teach you in this video. They did a study recently and they said that people that are impatient are actually a lot unhappier than people that are patient. And there is a quote that says, if you're depressed, you're thinking about the past. If you're anxious, you're thinking about the future. And if you're at peace, you are being present. So guys, you really don't have a lot to do over the next 15 minutes, and we both know that. So just take time to hear me out. And also check out my description. I am doing giveaways on every video now. So all you have to do to be a part of that giveaway is like this video, drop any comment that you want. It could even be an emoji. And even make sure you follow me on Instagram because that's where I am going to announce my giveaway winner. And by the way, I do offer one-on-one mentorship. Check out the link in my bio and we can book a call to see if you're a good fit. Now, without further ado, let's get into this video. It is time that I drop the bombs on your heads right now. This strategy that I'm about to show you really does work, but it is not going to work unless you put in the work. This isn't something that is going to come easy. Like, guys, I can't stress this enough. You need to focus on the process, not making money. None of you are going to be able to make six figures, $10,000 a month, unless you actually have the process under your belt. You need to go through the cycles of trading where you're taking loss after loss and learn from those losses. Too many of you, when you take a loss, you get all emotional and you get these crazy thoughts going through your head and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm going broke. I'm never going to be a successful trader. Like, guys, it's okay. I'm 8 years deep in this game, baby, and I still take losses. But with this strategy, I'm going to show you how I'm 11 for 11 right now. How the past 11 trades I have taken have all been winners from this very simple strategy. And the cool thing about this strategy is I'm not trading every single day. I'm not trading on these small little BS time frames. And you guys need to understand that these small time frames like the minute 5 and the minute 1 are extremely emotional. And a lot of you are probably wondering, why am I so emotional? Why am I going in and out of trades and switching my bias every 5 to 10 minutes? It's because the higher time frames give you a logical bias on what the market is going to do. It helps you identify the long-term trend because on a 1 minute time frame, it's going up and down very rapidly. So let me break down the juicy information. And if you're a smart individual, what you're going to do is pause this video and get a pen and paper right now. Or you're going to get it on your phone to take notes, because everything that I'm going to teach you is very powerful information, guys. I made $47,000 trading yesterday from this exact strategy. No fluff, no BS, no gimmick. I would show you, but we're not on my phone. So, and I don't have the results to pull up. But check out my Instagram if you guys want to see. But look, let's first go through my indicators that I have. I have the sessions. This outline right here, this box behind the candles, that's my sessions indicator. And the only session that I have is the New York session because we are only trading during the New York session with the strategy. Don't use the Asia session. Don't use the London session. Only trade during the New York session, okay? Then we have our EMAs, the 20 EMA and our 66 EMA. The bread and butter to this strategy is going to be the 20 EMA. This indicator works amazing. Then we have the kill zones right here that helps us identify where the Asia session is. Because with this strategy, we need to get feedback on what's happening during the Asia session. Then what's happening during the London session, all the way from right here, right after this candle closes, the 23:45, that's my time in PST. I have the UTC 7, so that's UTC Los Angeles. Once this candle right here closes right here, this 23:45, this is now the London session, all the way from the London to the beginning of the New York. Those are very key times. So we need to look at the Asia, then we need to look at the London, then we need to look at the New York session open from the open of it right here all the way till our market opening candle right here, the 615 to 630 candle. And I'm on the minute 15 time frame, guys. Like, I do not focus on any other time frame really except the minute 15. Yes, sometimes I'll do a breakdown where I'll go from the daily to the 4 hour to the hour 1 to the minute 15, but a lot of the time all I need to see is the minute 15 chart. So those are all my indicators. Let's go over the times. So the key times that we need to look at, let's time this like key times. First off, we need to look at the Asia session. Very, very freaking vital, guys. Like, so important. Then we need to look at the London. Then we need to look at the New York. So we'll look at the New York open to the 6:30 a.m. US30 / NAS100 open. Okay? So what do I mean by that? Let's highlight this so you guys can see. So the first time that I'm looking at, I'm going to draw like a box around this so it's easy. We have the first one right here is obviously our Asia session. The kill zones indicator right here is going to help us out. Then we need to look at the London session right here. So we have the London all the way. I'm going to mark up all the candles. From here to here is the London session, all right in here. Then we have the New York. We're going to mark up New York right to the 615 candle. These are the 3 times that we're going to be looking at. So overall, what makes this strategy very special is this is a strategy that works very well with trending markets. We're not looking at these BS choppy markets. What does a choppy market look like? Like this. When the market is breaking the high of the Asia session, then breaking the low of it, then pushing up high, and then low, then up, then down. Notice that this is choppy. Fuck no. We're not trading this BS. Okay? What we need are very smooth markets like this Wednesday where it breaks the high. So I want you guys to notice something real quick. We have the high of the Asia session right here. Then we have the low of the Asia session right here. What does the market do right here? It goes up, hits this high, creates a new high for the Asia session, then it goes low, retests our 20 EMA right here. Then what does the market do? It breaks the high right here, right before the London market opens up. After this candle is now the London, it breaks the high. And what does the market do? It stays in one continuous trend. And then we have the New York open right here on this candle. What happens after that candle pushes up? Then it retests the 20 EMA, gets liquidity, and then it pushes up even higher and goes up. So these are the markets that we want to be looking for, are these extremely very, very smooth markets. So we can see we have the Asia session right here. What happens in London? It breaks the high. So before the London session even starts, it breaks the high of the Asia session right here, and we are confirmed. So with this strategy, a lot of the time, I just need to zoom out and see exactly what trend we're in. Like, guys, we're in a freaking uptrend. It's very clear and very apparent that we are in an uptrend. We had some days where it's choppy like this. That's fine. We don't want to trade those days. We want to find those days where we know for a fact it's going to break out. The best ways to find that are when we see these smooth markets. Notice how it's just climbing gradually. It's very, very slow. All these candles are very small. Then the New York opens up and boom, price really starts to push up. So guys, this is really all that it comes down to, is we're looking at these very, very smooth markets. So let's go over a couple of more things that actually add up to this strategy that are very, very key points. Okay guys, let's go over the rules of this strategy so you guys know. These are just simple rules. I would get a flashcard to write these down. Okay? Do not trade on Wednesdays. Simple as that. Very, very simple rule. Next thing, we're going to set and forget each trade. Guys, stop freaking staring at the charts all day like you think you have control of these markets. Like, you have to be freaking idiotic to think that you, with your small little $100,000 funded account or your small little $1,000 account, can move the market. Like, you are wasting your time, and it's freaking pathetic how some of you can sit in front of the markets like you have control, and you're like, I'm getting feedback. Guys, you don't need to sit in front of the markets to get feedback. All you need to do is set and forget your trade. Go about your day. Some of you do not have an actual life. That's why you have to sit in front of a computer all day. Like, guys, you don't need to be doing that. Set and forget your trade. And what do I mean by that? We're going to set our take profit and our stop loss. Let me put you guys on with game real quick. If I'm going into a trade, hypothetically, let's say that I'm going to enter into a trade right now. Obviously, it's an Asia session. We wouldn't trade this. I'm going to go long here, aim for this next level, and I'm going to have my stops down here. Now, with TradingView, they have this tab that says alert. Start freaking using this every time you go into a trade. Click this, and we're going to go right here to our price. This is what we're going to do for our first alert, where we're going to put our TP. So it's 13101.3. I'm getting this number right here. And then I'm going to go right here, and I'm going to just put NAS100 TP hit. Create alert. Look, it pops up right there, and I can manage it right here on this tab if I want to delete it or not. Same thing for our stop loss. We're going to go through. So we're going to put these numbers right here, 12907.8. So 12907.8. And then we're going to put NAS100. So let's put NAS100 stop loss it. You guys, there's your hack. You don't need to go and watch the markets and be like, what's going on with the market now? Is it going up or down? And I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm just being straight up real with you guys, because all these other little fluffy little bullshit traders on here, this YouTube, are not going to tell you this. They're going to tell you some BS that they made up in their own head because they don't have any real world experience with trading. Like I said, I'm 8 years in the game, guys. I know what the hell I'm fucking talking about. So you should really listen to someone who knows what they're talking about. And if you want to go and experience it for yourself and continue to go in your BS ways that aren't working, cool. But you have a closed mind, and you're never going to be successful if you can't listen to somebody that's teaching you exactly what has helped them. Your ego can't be bigger than your bank account. So we're going to set these alerts, and that's going to save us time. What I would do if I were you guys, after I have figured out whether I'm going to buy or sell a trade, is I'm going to go work out. I'm going to work on other businesses. I'm going to work on my relationship with my friends and family. I'm going to go eat breakfast at a nice place. I'm going to do anything that I can to not let me stare at these charts. And we now have these alerts set. And once the trade hits our take profit or stop loss, awesome. But here's the main reason as to why I tell you guys, stop looking at the charts. And I am fucking passionate about what I am teaching you, because if you do not listen to me, you're going to keep failing over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. And you're going to get burnt out to the point where you say trading doesn't work and you give up. I've seen it happen for so many people. And I've been teaching trading for a very long time. So I've seen so many people come and go. A lot of people have given up. So this is the whole logic behind why I personally set and forget a trade. Here's a couple of reasons why I do this. One, if I look at the charts and I stare at them, I might see a trade that's close to my take profit, and I might be like, do you know what? I have $1,000 in profit right now, but if it goes to my take profit, I'll make $2,000. But at the same time, I'm going to just close this trade. I'm going to go with $1,000. Awesome. You closed in profit. That's cool. But you need to understand that if you keep developing those habits, you're going to be able, what if your strategy is like a 50% win ratio, or your trading in general is a 50% win ratio, where you take 10 trades, 5 of them are losses, 5 of them are take profits. And at the end of each month, you're netting like 2,000 pips in profit, because you're taking 1,000 pips off every trade because you won't let it go to your take profit. Versus if you actually let every trade go to your take profit, you can times that 2,000 by 2. So now, instead of 2,000, or we had times it by 5 technically, so it'd be like, instead of catching like 2,000 pips, you would be catching like 6,000 pips, 8,000 pips, whatever it may be. I'm horrible with math, guys. Don't give me a hard time in the comments. But you guys get what I'm saying. Like, you're going to cut your profit at the end of each month and at the end of each year much shorter than it should be, because a lot of us out here, we're trading for the screenshot. We're really factuated by Instagram and our friends and other traders, and we have to just close with some type of profit so we can say, hey, look at me with my take profit or my trade that I won in profit. Guys, like, come on, stop trading for the screenshot. Trade for the setup. Let the trade go to your take profit and your stop loss, and you're going to get so much more feedback that way. Now, another thing as to why I say set and forget a trade, I don't trail my stop loss at entry. I've done that so many times where I prematurely will trail my stop loss to my entry, and then it will go and hit my stop loss on my entry because I trailed it too quick, and then it will go to my take profit. Or, reason number 3 why I do this is because there have been times where I have been in a trade and it's like 200 pips away from my stop loss, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, it's going to hit my stop loss. I can't even withstand the pain that I'm going through. Like, instead of me taking a $1,200 loss, let me just take an $800 loss and let me close it now. I look back at the charts an hour later. It didn't hit my stop loss. The point that I exited at, it reversed right off that point and it went to my take profit. You guys see how there's all these little points? Like, there's so many things that are going to hinder your success by you simply staring at these charts. And we as humans, we make irrational decisions. Like, it's just human nature. I'm just like every single one of you watching this right now. The only reason as to why I'm on every single one of your asses right now is because I don't want to see you go through the trial and errors that I made. It's just pointless. Like, guys, I've lost way more money than any one of you watching this video right now trading in the beginning. Why? Because I had the money to put up. But you guys need to understand that you don't want to go through these trials and errors, because not a lot of you, no offense, are as strong as me. You're going to give up in the first 6 months, the first year, and that's fine. We need people that are employees working at McDonald's to flip fucking burgers for us bosses to go eat. But I'm not the motherfucker that's going to be sitting in the drive-thru saying, okay, your total's $13.04, and then the next window, I'm not going to be the person that says, here's your order. Do you want any condiments? Fuck no. Fuck no. That's not me. I was put on this earth for a fucking reason. I know I have a family to take care of. I know I have a little freaking French bulldog to take care of. I got shit to prove in this world. So I'm not going to give up as easy as a lot of these brokies out here that are saying, oh, this doesn't work, because they're freaking soft little beans at the end of the day. Guys, I hope you're not like that. But this strategy, guys, I want you to go and backtest and just look at the days like this over this past month. March had a bunch of these days. February had a bunch of these days. December and January had a bunch of these days. December was a really, really good month. If I were you, I would go and look for these days that I just described, and it's going to make so much sense. But a lot of this is more psychology. Like, there was a video that I watched the other day. Let me see if I could play it for you guys. Very, very powerful information. Listen to this, guys.
Successful trading is not about charts and not about fundamental analysis. It is how you think when you are in a position, be it a winning position or a losing position. Successful trading.
Hear that? Trading is about the way that you think. That's why they say trading is 90% emotional. You need to take consideration of the emotions that you're feeling in the current moment. It's not, oh, the market's doing this, it's going to push up because this news event. Fuck all the news events. Fuck all the dojis, the uptrend, the downtrend. No, you need to take into account your emotions. Why are you feeling these emotions? Do you have valid proof that it's going to go down? Or are you just logically thinking about some BS that you heard from somebody else on the internet the other day? Guys, trading is really all psychological and emotional. And once you can control your emotions and you develop self-discipline, that is when trading is going to be for you. And that is when you are going to see a breakthrough. When you can control yourself. So many people in this world have no self-control. They can't control not to go out on the weekends. They know drinking alcohol and wasting money at a club and wasting time with people that aren't going to give a fuck about them if they go broke. They know they should not be doing that. But what happens? They still go fucking do it. People know McDonald's is bad and it's poison. There's GMOs, genetically modified organisms in the food, and it's not real food, it's processed. People are getting diabetes. People are dying from this food, but they still go do it. Why? Because we have been in this culture where people are so soft. and they want to do it their way. YOLO, we only live once. Okay, you can live a really hard life in the hospital, dying on a bed, because all in your 20s and 30s, you ate processed food, and you're on your way to die at the age of 45 because you've been eating this bullshit and it's killing you and deteriorating your body. Self-control is what gave me freedom with my trading, and it helped me with everything. I now control how I react to when I take a loss. I now control how I go into a trade. If I'm going to take a big position, a small position, I have self-control. I have overcome myself and my emotions. So if you guys think that it's some magical strategy that you need to see success, you're fucking wrong. It's overcoming your own self. And that's all I got to say, guys. I'll see you on the next video. Also, check out the giveaway. Drop a comment in the description or drop a comment below. Like the video. Follow me on Instagram to be in that giveaway. I'll see you guys in the next video, guys. Appreciate all the love and support. And hey, if anything that I said on this video offended you, it was meant for you.